Wow, we're quite full on this call. We'll be starting in the next few minutes. Let's just give it some time. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the closing ceremony, the demo day of the Fusion Tech Fest Hackathon. Yeah, let's just jump straight to it. So I'm going to do a brief introduction of the judges, and right after that, we're going to start demo with Delve AI. Okay, sorry. We're going to start with a brief introduction of our judges, and we are going to jump straight into the demo of each participant. Kindly note that we are going to go in this order of participants: Delve AI, Lyric Trans, P2 Tutor, Coconia, Mobi Maternity, Our Forum, and Vital Aid. Awesome. All right. Great. So I'm going to start with introducing the judges. All right, let's go. So here with us, we have, excuse me, we have Hamid Babatunde, which is the head of operations at Chimoni. We have Adekunle Kadri, which is the head of insights and analytics at Access Bank. We have Maxwell Maduka, co-founder of TerraHaptics, which is the lead for our hardware track. We have Velizwa Boya, the senior developer advocate at Amazon Web Services, AWS. We have Curtis Evans, the principal developer advocate at AWS. We have Precious Unwugbe, a developer community manager at Tubulian OS. We have Tulukali Jai, this name is very familiar, developer relations at Paystack. Hi, Tulu. We have developer relations at Week Studio. All right, great. Sorry. Can anyone please respond if everyone can hear me?
Hi, yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Awesome.
Okay.
I just want to ask if the judges are ready, so we can just jump straight to it and not waste any more time. Yeah, Babatunde, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, great. I believe Tolu is there as well. All right, let us just jump straight to it. So, Delve AI, the floor is yours. You have 10 minutes. I will prompt you once your time's over, so you can start pitching once I give you the go ahead. All right. Delve AI, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Please introduce your team.
Yeah. My name is Ifedolapo. I'm a software engineer from the mechanics team at Solution Focus Hackathon. Yeah. And I'll be presenting this AI to you all. Okay. Let me start.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Your time has started.
Yeah. Let me start with our project. So yeah, get AI, power of AI in document management. Introduction. GenZTechies is an advanced document management system that uses artificial intelligence to simplify varieties of related. Our goal as GenZTechies is to make it easier for users, students, and other users to manage, comprehend, and get value from their documents. Problem statement. Too much information, not enough time. Developers, students, and researchers often deal with loads of information, their box of PDF, complicated code, and endless questions, making it hard to stay on top of things. solution at the AI. The first one, summarize PDF. Quickly turn long documents into bite-sized summaries so you get the key points. So Dev AI asks you to summarize your PDF into bite-sized summaries after you have prompts your text to speech. Yeah, we also have a feature whereby you ask Dev AI your question, then when you get the response, you can turn it into audiobooks, question and answer functionality. Got a question, Dev AI gives you quick answers, whether it's about your work or general information. Yeah. So what's next? That is like our future plan. DevCheck. DevCheck will be an advanced code review feature in Dev AI powered by AWS Bedrock. This new addition will help developers find bugs, mistakes, and improve their code with smart AI-driven suggestions. And we'll also be having a feature where um, people can create a storybook chat to discuss courses or subjects with Dev AI. So meet the team. We have Afia Victor on, which is product manager at Dev AI. We have Ahmad Awal Federal Kofabali, which is me, software engineer at Dev AI, and Ogaike Quintin, which is the product designer at Dev AI. So let me just jump into the web application of Dev AI. Okay. So landing page for Dev AI. This our purpose where you can get a read through of what GenZTechies is all about. And after that, try out GenZTechies. Contact, create an account. Thank you.
Endeavour.
Password. Okay. You should have received an email. So can anyone see my screen?
Yeah, we can, but we're seeing your email. I don't know if that's what you're intending to show us.
Yeah. Send the method is before. Okay. I got the email. This online. Bye. Okay. So this is the page where you can prompt the AI and get your answers. So let me just get through it. Okay. Okay. So now I asked I'm sorry, I input can you help me with the history on Nigerian independence? And it gives me an answer which is Nigerian independence is journey to freedom and all of it. So let's say now I want to download the summary as PDF, which you can't automatically do that on ChatGPT. Because if you ask ChatGPT now, ChatGPT will say that you should copy the answer and paste it into your Google Docs. So let me download summary. Okay, then come to my download here. Let me just leave. I think we'll be getting into that. So I was supposed to get the PDF in my download files, but I think the network somehow poor. So I can also ask Jeff AI to summarize my PDF to me. So I will be selecting a PDF, a short introduction to cryptocurrency. So over here I can see that oh the PDF is selected, then I input further. And can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can. We can see it.
Your time would be over in 20 seconds.
Okay, I got it. So I asked this guy to summarize the text in the PDF, and now it's giving me the answer, which is this is the summary of the article, a short introduction to the world of cryptocurrencies. This is exactly the title of the PDF. The key points, origin, Bitcoin, government,
If you dollar per Delve AI,
yeah, place.
your time is over.
Okay, thank you.
All right then. Is there something else you'd like to say to the judges?
Uh no.
All right, great. Thank you very much, Miss. Stop sharing your screen now.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So back to our judges. It's time for questions, comments concerning Delve AI. Yeah. All right, Tulu.
Yeah, thank you. Ifedawapo, thank you very much for the presentation on Delve AI. I thought, yeah, it was great to see, obviously it worked. The UI was easy to understand and easy to follow. I have one question, I guess. There are several apps and services out there now that perform similar functions to Delve AI. So my question to you is, what sets Delve AI apart from other solutions that one might use like ChatGPT or Claude or PDF?
Okay. So when I was presenting, I said something. If we should get into ChatGPT now and tell you to summarize our PDF. So you can't, there's no importing or anyway or automatic feature where it's give you the PDF of what you want, That's why I can just send it to other people to use. There's AI do that, and you can't get audio books from ChatGPT. Automatically. Dev AI also do that. I was not able to present that, but you can see the download as audio. So in the next future, so we are looking into getting a feature where you can have a study group and you can discuss a particular topic on Dev AI. Like let me use Osco Africa for example, where every semester the students appear together, to solve a particular problem and for good communication skills, blah blah blah. So let's say they are having problem with the particular code, they can just come together in the future and create a study group account. Everybody can see a particular question, particular person is trying to ask, and the answer to that question, and you can also communicate in that account. Like it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Are there any other questions?
All right then. Thank you, Tolu. Any other questions, Hamid? Any?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Okay.
All right, please go ahead.
Okay, hi. So my question was initially around what other value can one get outside it, but I think you spelled that out. So the format, is it only downloadable in PDF or what about Word? Have you explored maybe the options of it being in other formats, maybe Word and the rest?
Due to that hackathon time frame, we're able to only write a logic in which it supports for the PDF for now. But in the future, because we stated documents, so we'll be adding words and other document type to it.
Okay, okay. All right then. Yeah, I enjoyed the presentation. The layout was intuitive in terms of the structure of your UI and UX. It was easy to understand. Well done and thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Any other questions? Okay. If you have no other questions, we'll have to move on. So we have lyric trans, which is up next. Before we move on, I would suggest that Delve AI, you look into something called Markdown, which is a format that works on almost any system. I believe Notion uses it, and another platform, GitHub uses it. So you can have dynamic data, plotting, making tables, and other things. I can't really remember all that Markdown
Okay.
can. But yeah, images as well. Attach images certain places and all. All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So lyric trans, you have the floor.
All right.
Great. All right.
Can you hear me?
Now. Yeah, time start now.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Ibuka Ejiofor, and I am presenting for Lyric Trans. Okay, let me share my screen right now. Can you all see my screen? Please help me confirm.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
All right.
All right.
Good.
The link has also been dropped in the chat for the judges if you want to do your own testing as well. All right.
Okay, so Lyric Trans, right? Lyric Trans. So the problem we're trying to solve in Africa is this. In many parts of Africa, it's getting harder to preserve our local languages because the younger generation are just getting further away from them. Like not many people speak their languages now among the Gen Zs. And music being a big part of Africa, we can help keep those languages alive using that. Now, look at this. But there isn't any particular way or easy way to use songs for this purpose. Now, without a simple and fun tool, the rich linguistic heritage of our continent is slowly being lost. Now, Lyric Trans. Lyric Trans aims to tackle this issue by using music as a powerful tool for preserving and spreading awareness about our African languages. It basically allows a user to translate and enjoy the lyrics of their favorite song in their native languages, helping to keep these languages alive and visible. So from it, yeah, let me just move on. How it works. Before I step into this, I'd like to show you a demo over here. Hope you guys can still see my screen, please. Let me just refresh the page.
You can see your screen.
Awesome. So this is Lyric Trans. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a song, one of my favorite songs. Okay, open, select. Then I'm going to get a next background video to go with it. I think it's more type happy song, so let's go with that. And I'm going to select the language as Yoruba, although I'm not Yoruba. Then I'm going to confirm that they are correct, the details are correct. Yes. So now I'm basically Lyric Trans now is running a lot of operations behind the scenes to get the lyrics and translate it to Yoruba for me, so I can enjoy the music in my native language. Now, how it works. It's going to take some time, so you can just go to these slides. Basically, I upload the song and I pick a language and I choose a video, right? Then behind the scenes, Lyric Trans makes a request to Genius API, which gets me the lyrics. Then we make use of an AI called DeepGram, which helps us to process the audio and get the lyrics with the timestamps in a subtitle format, which is SRT. So the lyrics we get from Genius API and DeepGram, they are usually messy. So we use Amazon Bedrock to make it, to fine-tune our lyrics and make it correct, right? And the video that we selected the other time, we use a package called FFmpeg to combine the audio and the video together because the timestamps may differ. So we want to sync it together. Now, we translate the lyrics we got using Google Translate. Then we convert the video, we add the subtitle basically to the video and we serve it to the user at the same time. So let's just go back to the demo and see how it looks like. Yeah, it's still processing at the moment. I didn't want it to take this long, but okay. The reason it's taking quite a while to process is because the packages we use to the packages we're using to process the audio file requires a very high CPU, and we're the place we hosted the project is on Render, and we're using the free tier, which does not offer that high CPU. It didn't work. Jesus, I really tested this today. I don't know what's happening. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Oh God. Well, I still have time, so please hold. Thank you. Oh God. I really rushed through that. Let me try and refresh the page. I don't know what's happening. Yes, let's go. So Lyric Trans is processing. this is.
Babatunde, you may go ahead.
Yeah, so nice job. I mean, I just said that it happens. I mean, the other day with Gemini, we also saw Google having the demo, they call it demo hours. So it happens. It's totally fine. Just wanted to look at, I know this you are given short time, but one feature that would be good for you to have is for you to make it a widget. I mean, you to look at it. If you're to listen to a music, would you want to go to the internet to go and search for the lyrics? Nowadays, we have like embeddable widgets or something on Android phones or iOS. That will make it a lot more easier. And perhaps you should think more about, would you want to be storing like the translation in an S3 bucket every time a user wants to get something? Is there a way to make it much more faster? I know there's a lot of technicalities involved, but nice job. The idea makes sense since a lot of people might want to translate their music into like native language and all of that. But yeah, makes sense.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, it's almost done. This is the final stage when you add the subtitle to the video. God, I beg. Oh. Well, for future purposes, we would like to make it faster and we'll definitely improve it as time goes.
Ibuka,
Yes, I'm still here.
your time is almost over. I would suggest you play your video. So, yeah, if this is not working.
Okay, it's done. It's done. Ah, finally. Saved by the bell. Okay, so this is the video, right?
I think your screen is frozen.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Did
I
someone say
think your
something?
screen is frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm still on upload audio file.
Okay, it's done though. Let me try and.
I can see the. Oh no, I could see the output. I think it might have actually been.
Okay. Maybe
On that
once
person's end. It was showing the video.
Yeah, Starlink.
here's the video that's finally uploaded. Worked.
Well, I don't think we're audio. Audio isn't coming through. We can see the translations on the screen.
Yes, you can. Okay, so that's all for my demo, I believe. You can also download the video to your device, and that's it. Downloaded it twice, but it's done. I have it on my device now. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching my demo. Although with my technical difficulties, but thank you so much. I hope I was able to perform.
All right, that's great. We'll be Christoph. Okay, thank you. We're moving into questions from the judges, and yeah, let's go.
Can I go ahead? I have my hand up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Ebuka, very well done. Thank you for that presentation. I was particularly impressed by, I think, all the tech that you guys used. It seems like you strung together a few different services to make everything work, and that probably took some thinking through. So well done. I was curious. You mentioned you use Amazon Bedrock. Could you explain how you're using it in the project? I think you said it was like to clean up the lyrics. So I'm just curious to understand that part of the process a bit more.
Oh, okay. So basically, right, at first we wanted to look for we wanted to see if we could use an Amazon AI that could literally already help us to get the lyrics from this from an audio directly. Just on hearing the audio,
Mhm.
it gives us the lyrics, but we couldn't really find any Amazon service that does that exactly as we wanted.
Mhm.
So Amazon Bedrock now, as it stands, once
Mhm.
we make a request to Genius, because there are a lot of songs that are not really popular, for
Mhm.
instance, when we make a request to Genius API and we get a response, then we use another AI that filters out the lyrics from the song itself. So
Okay.
using those two responses we just got, we use Amazon Bedrock. Basically, we wrote a prompt that basically just
Mhm.
like mashes them up and makes sure that it is perfect, like it is. It's like fine tunes the whole lyrics. I don't know if
Gotcha.
that's explanatory enough. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Tulu. Any more questions from the judges? Any comments? Any suggestions?
Yeah, so I have a comment. Thank you very much for the presentation, even though there was issues. But then, so one more thing that you should look at in the future, look at the viability of what you're like building, the solutions you're churning out, the potential impact, right? Though I like the originality of this, it feels new, right? But then how viable is it when you go to the market? Then also, I also enjoyed your communication, right? So you had issues along the way, but then you were communicating your process, which was something that I'm big on. Well done. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
All right, great. Any other question? Before we move to P to tutor, before we move there, any more questions? All right, great silence. Okay, let's move on. P to tutor up next. Kindly share your screen. So, and unmute.
Me?
Thank you. What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, my name is Tobani Son George, and I am submitting, or rather, I submitted P2 Tutor for the FTF Hackathon. So P2 Tutor is at heart a peer-to-peer, that's where the P2 comes from, peer-to-peer tutoring platform designed to connect students who need help in specific subjects. And the reason it's called peer-to-peer is because we want tutors to also be the same age or in the same class as students. That would be the ideal. So you have someone relatable to that's teaching you, and we optimize our platform to get that relatable person to help our students. So this is just the project plan I had for P2 Tutor. I was working solo. Unfortunately, my teammates left me, so I had to plan and build solo. So essentially, we have two types of users, students and tutors. We collect essentially the same information on both, and then that would be like the name, age, email, password, their class, their previous results.
Tobani,
Yeah,
I'd like to pause here. Any
all right.
information that you do feel is necessary to the judges, I suggest you drop it in the chat. For example, this Excel draw, which I believe is like part of the take and all.
Scarlet draw.
Let's drop it and all. Basically,
This
when
would
you are
be
done,
hard to share,
when you are
but
done, when
I'll
you're
try and. All right. Yeah. Okay. So essentially, there's the core features of P2 Tutor would be session scheduling. So students and teachers will be able to set windows for when they're available. This would ensure that people are having lessons at comfortable times, because we imagine most of our tutors would be students. You don't want to have a student trying to a student on our platform trying to have a session with you while you're in school. So you'd obviously set your availability window for maybe like 6 to 7 in the evening or whatever. And then the main and most core part of P2 Tutor is the real-time communication features, which I will showcase during this demo, which is the video conferencing. And if I had more time, I would have also added some chats and file sharing, which would come as I continue to work on the application. And then I'm on the AI track, so I utilize Amazon Bedrock to, and specifically I utilize Cohere's, I hope I'm saying that right, Cohere's Embed English version 3 model to generate vector embeddings from students' bios and profiles, as well as tutors, to match students with tutors that are most similar to them in interests and subjects they want to learn, so that you're getting someone that's good at the subject you want to learn, but is also similar to your personality, so that you can have the best experience when talking to each other and learning can be fun and such. So I'm just going to go through the registration as a student on the platform. I'm going to say just a random email here, and then so in my plan, there was a plan to add a tutor credit system, because the benefit for students is they're coming here to learn, to improve, to socialize. Tutors are also socializing, they're improving their communication skills, but there has to be a bit more incentive to draw tutors to the platform. So there was a plan to create a tutor credit system where students could tip tutors, or parents of students, because we have mostly children on the platform, right? Could tip really good tutors that are helping their students, or tutors that have high ratings could eventually generate revenue from the platform. Or we also plan to add support for posting long form content like videos or articles from tutors, right? So those that generate high views or high likes could also generate them revenue on the platform, right? And obviously the plan was to use Paystack to facilitate the conversion of the credits to payment on the platform. But unfortunately, due to time, I couldn't integrate that. So we collect the full name. Let me just say my name is GenZTechies. My age is 17, right? And my bio is a student who loves chess, anime, photography, and coding. I want to learn loads. And then I just say I'm a student and I'm here to learn. And then so it generates my profile. I could set my schedule to when I'll be available, and it will also use that to match me with tutors that will be available during that time. But for now, let me just complete my profile. So I'm interested in learning math and further math. I really love math and further math, and then chemistry. And then I could also upload some of my grades. Like, for instance, I always tell people that in WIEC chemistry, right, I got an A1. That was 2022, right? And I just say year 12. That was the class I got, right? And so my grade is up there, and then I can head back here, and now it's telling me to match with tutors, right? So when I first click this, it's going to use the Cohere model on Amazon Bedrock, and see that was very fast. I really love that about Bedrock. I've tried other open source and free models, and they were relatively slow compared to this. It generates vector embeddings from my profile and the subjects I want to learn, right? And then it matches me. You see, I said I love chess, anime, photography, and coding, and the first result is bringing me is a tutor that also loves chess, anime, photography, and coding. The second one is actually my friend that I used helped me test this platform. He also loves anime, maths, and coding. So you see, he's my friend. He's being matched with my profile. This is exactly the type of thing we want to happen on P2 Tutor. And then you see some other accounts that I've created on the platform here
Tobani,
that have
please.
similar.
Tobani,
Yeah.
just a second. Babatunde, your hand was up for a second. Yeah.
Oh, that was a mistake. I wanted to upload you. Sorry.
All right. Please
Uh,
continue.
all right, then. Thank you very much. So if you look through the profiles here that are generated, for now, I just limited to 5 because we only have a few demo profiles and to just speed up things in general. So you see this one says is a high school senior with passion for numbers and logic. And if you remember the subjects I said I was interested in are math, further math, you see numbers and logic. That's exactly what we want to happen. You see this person passionate about sharing knowledge. I said I love to learn. We have someone like that, and someone here as well, numbers and logic, complex problems, helping others. That's exactly what we want to happen. So I'm just going to select the first one, which is a demo account I have logged into a PC, a laptop right beside me here, just to showcase the real-time communication features. Then I just view his full profile, and I see everything about him. I see the subjects he's interested in teaching, because this is a tutor. And I would, if I had done the schedules, I'd be able to see when he's available and also know how to arrange myself to have him tutor me. I have his grades that have been uploaded, math, chemistry as well. So I just hit video call here. Hopefully this is working. Uh, One second. Okay. Um, Hold on, please. Yes, he's connected, but let's just give this another refresh. Okay, there might be an issue with the hosted version, so let me as well just try on the version I have running locally. Student at test.com. Password. Okay. Uh-huh. Just a second. Okay. Uh-huh. Ready to receive call. Okay, great. So now it's working. So this is the system that I have beside me here, just on a tutor account, and I've called it using the student account. Ideally, we'd have a way to set up calls and join, leave, and also accept them. But for now, we just have students calling, and the tutor system picks it up, just so we could streamline the process of um, displaying the call features. So this is using WebRTC. I use a wrapper around that called PeerJS, and on the server we have a PeerJS server running. So WebRTC is awesome in the fact that once the initial connection is formed, there's no server latency. So it's essentially streaming from this PC to this PC directly. So the only limitations are your internet speed. So we've also we understand that, especially in Nigeria, not everyone has the best internet speeds. So I chose this solution because it helps to limit the latency and how much data needs to be transferred from one system to the other. As well with PeerJS, I can easily wrap that with WebSockets to implement calling, group chats, what's it called? Messaging, instant messaging, group chats, group calls as well, very easily. Well, not very easily, but in my head, it's very easy. And yeah, so that's
Stephanie,
P2
your time is
tutor.
over. Your time is over.
Okay, yeah,
All right,
sorry.
great. Anything before? Anything else you want to say? All right, great. Babatunde, please speak up.
Yeah, just like the fact that you mentioned something very crucial, internet speed. So I was looking at how you're going to align the feature of the video conferencing feature with our issues in Nigeria. But I love the fact that you chose a
Yeah,
solution. I mean, you are looking into the systemic problem you have in Nigeria right now, because
yeah,
if a lot of people can't connect, I mean, it defeats some of the purpose of this platform. So well done. Yeah.
definitely. Thank you.
All right. So
Yeah.
your hand is
Can
up.
I? Thank you. Yeah. I just want to say very well done. I like the fact that even with your WebRTC implementation, you stayed true to the name of the platform tutor, and that even the web
Yeah,
connection for the tutors is peer to peer. So I thought that was a really
yeah,
cool touch. Um, Obviously, I'm assuming you wouldn't have had time for this in putting this demo together, but I think it'd be really cool just in trying to scale this if you give people a way to float their grades by taking a picture and use like
pictures,
OCR to
definitely.
figure out the grades
Yes,
exactly. Yeah, yeah, because the
yeah,
process of entering each one manually could get long. I imagine somebody like me, I'll
yes.
just say I'm not using it again because that would help.
Okay,
But other than
thank
that,
you,
yeah, very
Baba.
well
Thank
done.
you,
I like it.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right, great. Any other comments from the judges or suggestions? I believe Kokonia is next up, so I suggest you start getting ready. Kokonia, I mean, judges, do you have any other comments before we move on?
Yeah, so it's just a round of applause for me for P2 Toss, right? Did I pronounce after right? Yeah, so very good design.
P2 tutor. Yeah,
P2 tutors.
thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, so I like the flow, the interactions of your work. So it flowed well and the interface also. Then also looking at the functionalities, it makes sense. Well done, well done. And it's solving a
Thank you.
problem. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was working solo and I really suck at design, so I was worried that
All right,
the design wasn't really great. So it's glad to hear you say that.
all right then. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great. Tobani, thank you very much. You may stop sharing your screen. Kokonia, you're next up.
All
Kindly
right.
unmute
Yeah.
so you can have the floor. All right. Kokonia, Team Kokonia, are you there?
Hi, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, just going to share my screen now.
All right.
Okay. Okay, screen. Okay. Can everyone see my screen, please?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Your time has
Yeah,
started.
yes.
Okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Mayowa Yusuf, and I'm the team lead and backend developer for team inventories. So yeah, I would like to start off this presentation with a sad story that happened to my aunt in the year 2016. So on a very fateful morning, she told everyone that she was going to somewhere, but she was not specific with where she was going to. So she left the home in the morning, very early in the morning, and it was already 7 p.m. in the night. Nobody could, have a trace of where she went, where the places that she has been to, and anything. We knew nothing about her movement until 10 p.m. and that's when my mom started becoming bothered about where she is, her location, and all that. We panicked and we informed the police about what has happened, but unfortunately, till today, we can't find a user actually off that feature. So our goal is to bring people close together and also bring families close to emergency services. So and that led to Kukunia. So we have the following features: the real-time location tracking, emergency alerts to your family members in real time. We have the integrated map, the family safety, and this family safety is a feature that actually allows family members to join in together, and they are going to know the real-time location of each other at every time. So I would like to share my screen now on my phone to display the mobile application in real time. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. 1 second, please.
We can see your screen. Please continue. You're unmuted, by the way. I mean, you're muted.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. Please continue.
Okay. So Kukunia is an innovative mobile application designed to enhance personal safety and real-time location, keeping families together. So I would just like us to get into it immediately. So I want to start by creating an account. So I'm just going to use my names. At gmail.com. Okay, so I'm just going to log in the account I created just now. So I'm going to log in now. Okay, so this is our this is the home page. So you have here welcome my this is the trigger alarm. So if you are actually in a family park currently, then the alarm is going to be sent to all the family members, and we are going to get there in a second. This place I have the police, hospital, fire services, the logouts button. So if I click on this police now, it is going to open the map, Google Map, with locations of police stations. So I'm currently in Lasso Epe campus, and okay, that was a glitch from Expo. Yeah, so I'm just then the next feature is the live location of users. So this live location is just an embedded map that allows you to see where you are at every time. So that's going to pop up in a bit. Yeah, so this is my real-time location now. And then the most important one is the family safety, which is this. So somebody has to create a pack in the family. So this is how you get to join a pack. Somebody has to create a pack, then others can now join the pack. Then before you can be able to create a pack, you need to fund your wallet. And we've done this by integrating on Paystack. So I'm just going to fund my wallet with 1,000 naira to create or join a pack. It costs 500 naira currently. So I'm just going to go ahead with that right now. Okay, so I'm going to pay with card. Then, yeah. Okay, so payment has been successful. Good. Okay, this is
So can
Sorry, is
everyone
that
hear me?
okay? I was wondering if
It was-
that was me as well.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like my was
On
dropped
my
off.
place right now, and
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Maya, we lost you for a bit there. So in case there was something about the app you were saying, you might want to repeat it.
Oh, okay. So I was walking you guys through the process of creating a pack and joining a pack. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. And we can see,
Okay.
okay, we can see the trigger alarm on your screen now.
Okay, like did you hear when I explained the trigger alarm?
Yes, heard when you explained the trigger alarm earlier. But
Okay, okay.
when you
So
had a loading this thing on the screen and I lost you.
okay, so I'm just going to come back to this place. Okay, so over here I have the create a pack. I have joined a
Yeah.
pack, and while I was away, I actually funded my wallet, but okay, I guess you guys didn't. So I'm just going to refresh now. So I funded my wallet with 1,000 naira, and I was explaining that to create a pack or join a pack, it costs 500 naira per person. To create a pack, a leader has to create a pack. A leader in the family has to create a pack, and once he creates that pack, others can now join in. So I'm just going to create a pack now. Let's say Wolf Pack. So this is the name of the pack of the family I want to create now. Yeah, so I've actually created my family pack right now, and there's this toast that has been coming on since location updates. So that toast is just to show you that the real-time location of the users are being tracked as they are moving every time, every step of the way it is moving. So, and that is a very crucial feature because we don't want the location to be stagnant. Yeah, it has to be updating at every time. So I'm just going to log in again now. So my teammate here is going to join me in this operation right now. I'm going to have him join my pack so that we can test this in real time. So welcome, my blasters.
Yeah. Good day, everyone.
Okay, so this is the Wolf Pack. The code to join Wolf Pack is 8AHCRA. So Abdulaziz is joining in right now. So I am the 8AHCRA. So I am the only one in this pack right now, and that's why you have only me here. So we can have as many as possible over here. So there will be as much as possible pins over here once new members join. So Abdulaziz has joined in right now. So I'm just going to log out and.
Mayowa, you
Yeah.
have 30 seconds left.
Okay. So I'm here now. So it is buffering again. And this is yeah, as you can see now, this is me and this is Abdulaziz. So our real-time locations are here. Once it moves, it is still going to keeping track of his location. Over here, you can see the names of the people in the park and their latitude, and there should be a logger. Then the last one is trigger alarm. So I'll have Abdulaziz to trigger the alarm now. So as you can see, it just clicked that he is in danger, and it has actually alerted me that Abdulaziz is in danger. So I know where Abdulaziz is right now. So I know where to find him. I know what to do to get Abdulaziz right now. So we are Kokonia and we are here to save lives. And the upcoming features that we plan to add is the background. Background, it should be able to work on the background even when the app is not opened. Involuntary movements when you shake your phone vigorously. Yeah, you can even use your voice to automate it. We intend to add that too. So and we intend to also link Kukunia to police stations. We actually have this feature right now, but we don't have access to police stations, and that's why we just put that on hold for now.
All right, thank you very much, Mayowa. Yeah, we're moving to questions now. Yeah. All right, Tulu, let's hear you.
Yeah, thanks for the presentation and the demo, Maya. Very well done to you and the team. A similar question to one I think I asked during the first presentation. To my knowledge, most phones either have a feature similar to this inbuilt, or there are several apps that provide.
Hello, please. I didn't get that, please. I was off for a second now.
Oh, so yeah, I was saying, well, I said first off, well done to you and the team. Thank you for the presentation and for the demo. And then I was saying, most phones either have a feature like this inbuilt or have apps that provide similar features already. So how is Coconeer different? What does it offer that these other apps and services aren't offering? I think you may have disconnected. Or is it me this time?
Omoyela, are you there?
Okay.
Omoyela.
Oh, yeah, okay. The network is very bad. Yeah. Okay, so I think I got your question now. Most
Yeah.
of these apps don't really have this family safety feature. Yeah, they may have the feature that is keeping track of the user's location, but I don't think they don't get to connect families together like this. A member cannot actually click on something that would make them, like, that will make them notify that there is an issue somewhere or somebody is in danger or something like that. And yeah, another good feature that Kukunia has is for people that don't know how to operate Google Maps to actually get real-time location of these emergency services. Kukunia is a go-to place for them. They can actually just click on one click, get those locations. And on those locations, most of these police stations, hospitals, they have their phone numbers that you can actually call them immediately. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think that, I mean, there are some, so I know some child safety apps, for example, that do have, they have I think they also, an alarm will sound in person as well as notifying people. And then you can set up like your family unit or whatever, such that you can track each person's location. So I think there are some similar apps, but nonetheless, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you very much, Tolu. Thank you very much, Moyowa. Do we have any other questions from any other judges? So we can move on to, I believe it is mobile maternity. All right. If there are, do we have any questions? Okay. All right then. Mobile maternity, Moyowa, please stop sharing. Mobile maternity,
Okay.
you have the floor.
1 second, please. Yes.
My name is Bimni from.
That
How?
didn't go as I planned. Honestly, it wasn't good.
Sorry, can everyone hear me?
Mobile maternity, we can hear you. Please, the floor is
Okay.
yours.
So, my name is Bimni from Mobile Maternity, and I'll be sharing my screen now. I also don't know how to pronounce the name actually. I call it mobile and mobile at different times, but okay. So I'm going to be starting with this. Can you see me? Sorry, can everyone see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so we are mobile maternity. It's just two of us, Tomo and I. And we hope to revolutionize maternity healthcare. I'm a bit tense, so I'll probably start talking too fast. So if it's too fast for anyone to like catch up or didn't hear anything, you can always just call me back. So the purpose statement. Um, one of the things we thought about before starting project mortality, we realized that my sister is having her fourth child in like less than, I don't know, probably like 7 years or so. So like I was really concerned. So I started looking into like maternity and all, because apparently it seems like she enjoys it. So I started to look into them and found that there were a lot of problems. She's not in the country, so I think that's another factor. And I realized that there are a lot of problems with pregnant women in Nigeria. I also realized that there was lack of information
about pregnancy tips, pregnancy healthcare for pregnant women, especially in remote and rural areas. Then access to birth attendants and prenatal care. A lot of pregnant women cannot go to maternity center because of the distance or because of transport and all. Then there's the cost of like having to pay for drugs, having to pay for consultation and all of that. So another report by the guidance said Nigeria's rate of 1,047 deaths per 100,000 deaths in 2020 is the third highest maternal mortality in Africa, and far from the main goal of 70 deaths per 100,000 to be reached globally by 2030. So we decided to come up with some solutions to help, one of which is comprehensive care, which offers education, consultations, and emergency support for pregnant women. We also decided to integrate AI and telemedicine to connect women with skilled professional doctors and maternity workers so that they really do not have to leave their homes, especially if they're in severe pains or really cannot afford to. We also provide hospital locations around them, so wherever they are, anywhere in the world, they can find the nearest hospital, and even inquiries about the hospital in case of any emergencies, so they can make a currency fund without needing to go online and all. So some of our features, I already said consultation, remote consultation with health workers, health monitoring. We monitor health of women and their children. We also offer services, not services per se, but like we offer we still track the early child development for the newly born babies. We offer AI powered advice, so you can have a chat with AI powered chat that is specifically for pregnancy related questions. And you have the geolocation that finds the closest hospital around you. So what we hope to do with probably improve the maternity outcomes in undeserved and rural places in Nigeria and Scotland, increase the accessibility to skilled health workers, especially places where health workers will love to go, like are probably scared of it because of transport issues and like safety and all of that. We also want to empower women and health workers on the importance of digital health education, and also so that they can transition smoothly from having to go to like offices and now start having consultations. Okay, so at my list there's two of us, me, myself, and Tom was not around now. And then okay, so we have some other features that I would like to introduce in the future, such as USSD code. So we like to integrate the AI chat into USSD so that users in remote areas or people that don't have access to smart devices and probably type in USSD code and then still have access to AI chat, or they can as well communicate with workers, skilled workers. So I'm going to stop sharing now so I can show you a thing of how it works. I'm going to share my screen again, like I just something. Okay. So this is the link to the website. Welcome to Living Maternity. Here you find this for tracking your pregnancy, scheduling remote consultations and more. Remote consultations. Skip. I have an account, but if you would like to log in, you need to enter as a patient. You need to enter your first name. I think there's something wrong. It's supposed to show if I'm registering as a patient or like health worker, but this is for patients. First name, last name, date of birth, username, gender is just female, and then patient, and then every other thing. So I'm going to log in now. Okay, so this is the dashboard. So this right now is the dummy test. We didn't have enough time to like complete a lot of the features we said we wanted to complete for this hackathon, but this is a dummy test that basically keeps tracks of the pregnant woman status, basically how the child is developing and all. this helps you get info about the baby. I don't know what ages to put for test, but I'm just going to. I hope this is not abnormal for babies, but multiple pregnancies, you know, and then provide information about your baby. So it says the baby size is about the size of a prune. I don't know what that means, so I hope it's good. Development organs are developing, maternal experience, and you have early pregnancy symptoms. So we plan to also provide a lot more features and feeds for for pregnant women. This daily tip is actually generated by AI every day to what's it called? Ensure that basic things that you can do to ensure that you have a very smooth pregnancy process. For consultations, this is where you're supposed to have the remote consultations with workers, but I forgot to create a dummy worker for this, and my partners around. So there's supposed to be a card here where you can call the remote worker and have a video call or conversation with the person. So here you have the health assistant that you can chat with to get advice and tips and things to do when you need help, and maybe they're not available doctors at the moment and you really need a quick and reliable information. So what this AI assistant does is actually keeps track. So there's a place where you can update your info, pregnancy status, due date, health condition. So the AI assistant keeps track of all of this to give you.
Mimi, you have a minute left. You have a minute left.
So it gives you what's it called, personalized tips on right now. It doesn't do that because for some reason I found out this afternoon that I used Amazon Bedrock initially for the AI assistant. I found out that my account was suspended. I think I did not set it up correctly, so I had to quickly switch to Gemini and GitHub. So let me just. So staying active in pregnancy, swimming, yoga, all of that, and then it's requesting medication to provide the nearest hospitals around you. So it shows the distance and necessary information needed to get there and the address as well. I'm not supposed to take this long. Okay, so I stay in Chile. So this is Ramsey General Hospital, very close by actually. This is Ebu God. I don't know where this is just also close. Yeah, so majority of these places are close by and so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. So all right, thank you.
All right, then, are you done?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's very awesome. First person. All right, then we'll go to questions now. Judges, yeah, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I feel like I have something to say on every presentation. But well done, guys. Thanks for that. I particularly, I guess, the inspiration behind the idea. But I also had a question around that because you said a few times that there are certain things you are unsure about with relation to pregnant women, which given that you've been a pregnant woman yourself before, is not surprising. But it also kind of raises the question that I think the inspiration behind the solution makes sense, but perhaps some more market research is required to make sure that obviously, I know this was for a hackathon, but if this was something that you were going to invest more time into, understanding the potential users, I think would be ideal to making sure that they would even need the features that you are adding to the application. But all around, I think it was well done. I think the presentation was very well done, and the app looks mostly functional. So well done.
Thank you.
Hello?
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay. Yeah. If do we have any other questions, so we can move.
Yes, so there's one more. All right. So well done to you and what you have done. So one thing for me is this: it's solving a problem. So this is original, I would say. Especially the fact that you can network other
Thank you very
switches
much.
and all of this interaction. Thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. That's great. So we'll be moving on to the next team. Our forum. Floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So, um, sorry. Yeah. So, I'm an individual. My name is Emmanuel. I'm working on this hackathon as an individual, and my project I'm working on is our forum. So basically, our forum is a project. It's a dual platform Q&A forum accessible from both the web and via SMS. So it's designed to facilitate knowledge sharing among users, particularly in regions with limited internet access or digital infrastructures, such as many parts of Africa. So the objectives and goals of this project was, first of all, to utilize teamwork to create a very progressive forum and community. It's as like so, and it aims to bridge the digital divide between the online and offline world by creating an online forum basically that is accessible by the offline community and mostly devices that can't go offline and that can't go online, and as well places and regions with very very low internet accessibility. So, and another objective was to create a smooth and easy platform that could be operated by people with various levels of illiteracy. So, here's how it works. First of all, this is the web platform. I already have a user signed in here to save time in both browsers. So, I can come in and ask a question in maybe in education, uh, help with maths problem, then uh, can anyone solve two plus two? So yeah, basically, so that's done there. So anyone can come in just like a regular forum, can come in and reply to your can bring a suggestion to your question, basically like yeah, it's four. So yes. And yeah, so you get your response from the person. So this is the web interface, and it's designed to um, function properly in both high-end devices and low-end devices with very minimal images for rendering and very very little animations and so on. And for the SMS side of this project, I worked with a like what am I, an app basically. So Africa's talking. They provided a simulator for me to be able to test their APIs because it's not it requires some time to get a working um, short code for two-way SMS. So basically, I'm just going to put in a number in here, Nigeria. 80358182. Connect. And if the way Africa's token works, it collects a callback URL from me that it sends whenever a certain short code, like the one I use is 3423. And basically, um, I listen whenever someone sends a message. I listen to hello, how is everyone doing? Send, and I should receive it on this end too. Here, send from SMS. New question: how is everyone doing? So anyone as well can come and reply to your to your question. I'm doing fine, thank you, and send. And you as well receive the message from the replies to your question. So basically, that's the flow of the project. And for future for the future of this project, there are a lot of things. There are a lot of improvement that could be made because there's still a very large bridge between the two worlds, basically. Because right now, it's because the basic plan was anybody with any literate level could be able to use the website function properly, to be able to use this platform properly. So this flowchart could represent how the flow of how this should go normally. So we have to determine, because if I can't I can't reply to this person. There's supposed to be a way I could reply and converse with this particular message, telling him thank you, appreciating him for the suggestion or something like that. But right now, any SMS going to this short code, this 3423, is creating a new question, and it shouldn't be so. So I thought of using a short code, like starting with two, if you want to create a question, or and just typing the message if you want to reply to the last response you got. So basically, but at that point, it would be a little bit complex with some people. For some people that don't have that are not very literate when it comes to mobile operations. So you could at that point, if it doesn't have, so probably use it will use an AI model to differentiate between a reply and a response, probably. Then, if it was a reply, get the previous message and reply and add the reply to the database, and basically that do that. So, some might say it might be a little bit pricey to um, receive and store SMSs, like send and receive SMSs. But from basically, if from the web part of it, because you could be from the web part of this application, you could run ads on the web part of this application to monetize the site. Then Africa Stocking, the people I'm using, the platform I'm using, offers a free shared short code with a monthly maintenance of 10,000 naira and incoming messages like 2 naira per message and 2 naira for an outgoing message. And I've asked Gemini, like, if how much revenue can I make from a website that gets up to 10,000 monthly visits? And it said from $100 to $500 per month displaying ads. So if you convert that to naira, that is 159 naira, 159,000 naira per month. if from the web app. Now, if you do the maths and everything, and 159,000 minus the 10,000 maintenance fee, that is 100, sorry, 159,000, 159,000 minus the 10,000 maintenance fee, that is 149,000. Even if you remove 100,000 for your personal profit, you will be left with,
No, you have a minute left.
okay, you'll be left with 49,000 naira. That 49,000 naira could let you, if you divide it by the price for each incoming and outgoing messages, sorry, divided by 3, then you could be running, you could be making up to 16,000 SMS per month, which I think is reasonable. So yeah, that is our forum. That is basically how it works. So any questions from you?
All right, Emmanuel, are you done?
Yes, I am.
All right, great. We'll be moving on to questions. Let's hear our judges. Do we have any questions from our judges? All right, then. Feels like we don't. Okay, we'll be moving on, and we'll be having our last thing for the day. Vital aid. It's your turn to present. Kindly share your screen and let's hear you.
I'll be sharing my screen now.
All right, you have the floor.
Okay. Wait.
Vital aid.
Guys, I was having an issue with internet
With what, please?
internet. I'm having an issue with internet, but I will do it right now. It will start showing. Okay. So,
All right. You can't see your screen. Okay, we can see your screen now. All right.
hi, I'm Ledford Samuel, and I'm from Trailblazer. I'm the team leader of Trailblazer, and in my team, we are 4 groups programmers. I myself, Ledford Samuel, Emmanuel Adeshikme, Sumaya, and Lydia Solomon. So I'll be presenting our project today called Vital Aid. 6 weeks ago, something happened in my environment. A fatal robbery happened. Someone got stabbed, and his elder sibling had an issue. Okay, like, is it to remove the knife from the person's chest, or should he call the hospital? Then he was lost at that point. He removed the knife, not knowing what to do. Then the person, um, and the person died. So something that just happened, it might have been caught if he had knowledge of a thing to do. So after analyzing this story, I and my teammates, we want to solve this problem because we knew that this would have happened in diverse aspects and it would have been solved. So these are the things we want to solve. Number one, lack of awareness about first aid in emergency, and number two, inability to locate the right hospital for the type of emergency. So our solution, vital aid solution is to look for medical service to users so as to reduce fatality and death, empowering users the ability to get first aid enlightenment and guidance based on the emergency. So, hello, hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Please continue.
Okay, because I'm having this issue, and I'm very sorry about that. So, as I was saying, vital aid platform helps users for emergency medical service so as to reduce fatality and death rates by helping users to get first aid and the nearest hospital. So how did we implement this? We implement this using Gemini AI to form a chatbot. So in this, you can ask the chatbot several several conditions for your illness, and I'll show you an example in the main browser. So the implementation, we implemented the use of Gemini AI to form a chatbot which will give you a list of service where you can choose and get responses according to your query. Then finally, our feature iteration. So our feature iteration for this project, number one, USSD. We want this forum to be accessible anywhere and anytime because it is very obvious that some people won't have smartphones to like use this forum. So we want to create a USSD in which you can dial it, and if you dial it, you can get the options for this usage. Not only that, but also we are aiming to use a language such that we are aiming to use an AI so that you can use a voice note. You using a voice note will help you to like explain everything that is wrong. Because it is very obvious that in some scenarios you will be so scared that you won't even know something to even say, like something to use your hand to type. But if you have to like use your voice note, it will be easier. And for language barriers for people who can't speak English and something like that. So I'll be moving to the outlook of the project. Okay, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
So this is our forum version A. So assuming someone has okay, so so has an issue and I want to like read the first aid, but telling me say I am having so how long does it been going on? Where exactly? So all these things will be asking will be asking some scenarios so that you will understand the main thing that is happening. So how long has it been happening? 3 hours. After okay, 3 hours. That's good. Can you okay my new one? Okay, okay. I'm just okay. So it is sharpen. So let me assume it was sharp to make the scenario look worse. Nausea or vomiting. So it will be asking also that it will understand very well the main thing that you are going to, so it can help you to like see the issue that's going on and help you solve it. Okay, so you have sharp pain in your lower abdomen. Have you tried to alleviate the proper? Okay, good. It is important to try because if the pain is getting worse, Can you tell me about the same value to? Let me just say I haven't. Okay, I understand. Given the company, I can't provide the healthcare. We have to state of okay, so now the if it is another scenario, it will help you to like it will give you the instructions you can use so as to prevent fatality or death. And also, if you are looking for the nearest hospital, you can also let me describe that activity. Maybe it is a suicide or something that is a mental activity.
Ladipo, your screen is frozen. I don't know if you are doing something at the moment. But yeah.
I can see the screen. I think it might be. Yeah, I can see the screen updating.
Okay, this one, sorry.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so if it is an if it is the hospital you want to look for, like the nearest hospital, it will ask you for the emergency for the detail of the emergency, so it can give you the best hospital for that same scenario. So if I am to like have the issue, let me just assume that it is so hold on. So it will like give you an hospital nearby, federal neuropsychiatric hospital. So if you have another condition, it will give you another hospital. So it depends on the thing you are testing on. And finally,
Sorry, am I the one that's frozen?
hello, hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, can hear you now.
So if you also want to register your hospital on our forum, you can come to the register page where you can write the name of your hospital.
Ladipo, your time is over. You can use a minute to wrap up everything that you like talk about.
Okay, I really appreciate. If you want to add your hospital, you can just follow this instruction, then you will keep going next. So as you input all these details, it will help the user to see your hospital if it is nearby to their environment or if it is far, and also if it is viable for the thing that is happening for the scenario. So that's what I really appreciate. Thanks very much.
All right then. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, let's just move to the questions. Yeah.
Hi. So great work, but I think I just want to just for future purposes. So I think you spend more time talking about the problem it solves versus the demo, right? So just know how to manage your time. It was well put together, well done in terms of the value this has to maybe anybody that it's on board. So that's all. Thank you. Well done.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any other questions from our judges? All right. Okay. That's great. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in, for joining. closing ceremony / demo day for the Fusion Tech Fest Hackathon 2024. We are really glad to have everyone here, and we hope to see what our judges decide, and for us to have and for us to have a good Hackfest day. If you haven't picked the tickets, judges, you can come as well. I believe that the ticket is quite cheap for the judges. Like, it's not that expensive. The judges can also sponsor the whole team, everyone on the call. So if you want yourself to be sponsored, it's not true, but I'm just joking. If you're supposed to be sponsored, just let us know. All right then. Okay, that will be all for now. We'll get back to each of the participants concerning current status to see if for you to know the current status of the whole judging process now. You should get a response by Friday, which is tomorrow, the 30th of August 2024, and we hope to see what comes out from the judging. All right then. Thank you very much, everyone. You may all drop off, and we will see you on Hackfest Day. I mean, TechFest Day. Sorry. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, bye, everyone.